What have you become?
I am what you made me. Get ready to fly! Flight 527 ready for departure. Get ready to fly!
Good morning, afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zachary Nolan. Welcome back. Carter Nolan is not here. He's not here right now, but he's fine. Couple things I wanted to mention first. Also forgot to mention in the last video. Really thoughts and prayers with Rick Bowness's wife. Rick Bowness has obviously left the team right now to just be with his wife and after she suffered a seizure, I believe is what they were saying. Totally valid. I have no issues with this, not a single thing. Also, the Detroit Red Wings posted a thing in support of both of them, which was great. I just wanted to get this out of the way because I didn't mention in the last video and I felt terrible for that. But yes, so let's get into this. The Jets win 4-1 over the Detroit Red Wings. And I'm back to having to edit today. I'm learning, everybody. I'm learning. I'm becoming a real YouTuber. Speaking of a real YouTube, here's a real sponsor.
Do you find yourself not having razors with skin-safe technology?
Carter,
Yeah?
do you have a razor?
Yeah, here's this no-name one.
Oh, okay.
That's where Manscaped can save the day. With Manscaped's exceptional selection of products, you can find every tool for the job, like the Lawnmower 4.0.
Man, I don't know. It looks like the same lawnmower.
No, not that one.
Carter, do you have another razor?
Yeah, here you go. Get the Lawnmower 4.0 with its impressive skin-safe technology, as well as the Beard Hedger, the Weed Whacker 2.0 for ear and nose hair trimming, and so much more from Manscaped. I must say, after receiving this product from Manscaped, I've been quite impressed with it, especially this Beard Hedger here. Me personally, this is my personal favorite, the best razor I have used, and I just love the way that you can adjust the height really easily, but they have some excellent products. So what are you waiting for? Make sure to check out the description below, click on the link, and use promo code NHP on Manscaped for 20% off your order. Now, without further ado, back to the video.
Yes. So, Jets win 4-1 over the Detroit Red Wings, and there's a lot of emotions here. This was a big win for the Jets. Historically, the Eastern Conference has never been friendly to the Winnipeg Jets. The styles clashing has never been great. It's just been a mess. A bit of a mess for the Jets. And going into this game, I was very skeptical, especially given the fact that, despite the fact that we were rolling, there were a couple caveats. Like, obviously, the Blues aren't an amazing team, and the Oilers, we got past in overtime. Like, so there were some caveats that, like, was kind of eating away at me in terms of self-doubt on this team. I don't feel that with this game. I think this game was very definitive. And despite the fact that the Jets were outworked at times, I feel overall they were the opportunistic Winnipeg Jets that they needed to be. They jump on a Red Wings team that's a little bit stuck in neutral early on. Nikolai Ehlers would score from Cole Perfetti to make a 1-0 reaction here. Yeah! Woo! Fucking right! Ehlers, baby! Let's go! Fucking right! And from that, honestly, the Jets just keep momentum. Once again, the Jets go bang, bang. Another deflected shot or pass into the middle, gets on the stick of Kyle Connor, who is the last guy that they want to be on the puck. He fires, he scores, 2-0 Winnipeg Jets lead. Right there! Right there! Yes! You gotta be opportunistic again like that. You gotta be. And with that, honestly, the Jets get the jump that they wanted. The first period was largely controlled by the Winnipeg Jets. And honestly, I like a lot of combinations. There's a couple players that stick out to me. Rasmus Kupari has to be the greatest player to have no finishing ability in this hockey league. And I don't mean that as a slight to him. I know it's going to come sooner or later. But every goddamn time, he just can't find the net. Or he's like the fourth guy to touch it before the puck goes in. It's maddening as a guy who's a really big Rasmus Kupari enthusiast, you know. It's maddening. Also, I don't want to go get up and get the Michael word, but if I had to give one, Nate Schmidt looks really slow. Nate Schmidt is slow. That's the only thing I want to say about that. Obviously, the Hella Bunker. Also, if you're wondering about the Hella Bunker, you know what? We gotta tape you up. You have been abused, misused, and underappreciated. We need to tape you up. So obviously you're wondering what's with the Star Wars type of thumbnail? It was Star Wars night at the Detroit Red Wings game at Caesar's place. Yeah. I found this out because I kept noticing that when guys would get out of the penalty box, that's another thing I'll talk about in a second. All I hear was beep boop boop, and I'm like, oh, okay, a little odd. The power play. Yeah. So this is what I want to talk about. Jets power play really never got rolling. They got a couple good looks. The penalty kill was superb tonight. Coming into this game, the Detroit Red Wings had a whopping 41% on the power play, completely neutralized tonight by your Winnipeg Jets. They didn't give them a lot of opportunities, but when they did, they were there to cover for them. Going on in the second period, unfortunately, wrong Rasmus. The Red Wings would get one back. Lucas Raymond right out in front, shot, save, rebound, and he's their reaction here. Ah! I was about to say, good start, gotta keep it rolling, and if you don't... Alright. It's fine. We knew a shutout was not in the cards. And from that, I'm not really worried. Like, I'm not, I was worried then. Not now. It's fine. It's fine to give up these goals. Also, they ended up getting outworked in the second period. Like, they got routed. Also, weird fact. I found this out by listening to the broadcast. Dan Robertson, big Eminem fan, but has never seen Star Wars. Did you have that on your bingo card? Because I sure as shit didn't. I thought it might be the other way around. I thought Dan Robertson just seems like the type of guy that would have an appreciation for classical literature. But it turns out he's more of a modern hipster. Who knew? Also, I have to say this because I tweeted this. The Red Wings fans did the wave in the second period while down 2-1. Bold strategy. Strategy is bold indeed. Did not work out. The second period is a period I don't really want to think about much. The good news is because of, yet again, another strong first period by the Winnipeg Jets, they had a lot more insulation for that second period pushback by the Detroit Red Wings. And to be fair, the Red Wings did not stop at just the second period. The third period, they come out blasting. They're absolutely throwing everything. Nino Niederreiter, who we'll talk about later on because he got a goal. We'll mention when he gets a goal later on. Absolute warrior out there. Shot, blocking shots, laying on the puck. Just, man looked like he got 5 broken ribs in one shift. It was brutal. We go to the third period, though. Keeps continuing, like I said. And then finally, out of absolutely nothing, the third line just manufactures a beautiful goal to make it 3-1 reaction here. Yes! Fuck yes! Let's go, Apples! Fucking rights! God, he's on fire. As Peg City Hockey. And from that, I don't even... It's funny because there's a joke to be made out there that if James Reimer's not in net... By the way, James Reimer being in net, I thought was a scary omen. We just have not been able to solve that guy. But it worked out tonight. It turned out that Hellebuck was the father of the Detroit Red Wings and not Reimer for the Jets. That's a good thing. But it's funny to look at because Mason Appleton, who's playing amazing, by the way, as Peg City Hockey predicted, breakout season for Mason Appleton. If the goalie's not in the net, I think he might miss the net. It is close. Like, it's kind of close. But nonetheless, they go up 3-1. The pressure keeps coming, but after the goal to make it 3-1, it reminded me so much of the Jets and Rangers game last year. The one where they won 4-1. Once that third goal happens, now obviously the Jets got up 3-0 in that one, and it was 2-1 in this one. But that third goal takes a lot out. And again, once that goal midway through the period was scored, the air really came out of the sails of the building. It started to file out. It started to empty quite a bit. But it really affected how the pushback of the Detroit Red Wings, which kind of began to diminish. It felt less and less like the big bad wolf was coming after us, so to speak. And then they pull the goalie, and I had it written down in my notes. I'm like, here it comes. Here's the goal. While they have the extra attacker go. Nino Niederreiter scores to make it 4-1. Reaction here. Yeah! Woo! That away, Nino! Oh, God, you love to see it, lads! Good for him, honestly. He's been snake bitten. Offensively speaking, he needed this. It was a great 2-point performance tonight by them. And honestly, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Because I have hope for this team. I think they can win against the Montreal Canadiens. By the way, I think I'm going to be live streaming that game. I'm fairly positive. I still have to check with my brother around the timing of it all, but I think I'm streaming the Montreal Canadiens game. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. 3 stars of the game. Connor Hellebuck is getting the 1st star. Mason Appleton gets 2nd star. Nino Niederreiter gets the 3rd star. And Nikolai Ehlers is getting his 1st goal of the season, gets an honorable mention. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Means so much. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We're actually, I haven't talked about this. Our channel has been a flat line for the past 6 months, and that's fine. I understand. You know what? We're not a big deal, and we don't need to be. That's fine. We are going to have some goals, though. We're at 1.52. So the goal is, by the end of the calendar year, to be at 1.58. Yeah, fuck it. We're saying 60 subs. Yeah, we can do that. We can do great things. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, appreciate you being here. And yeah, we will see you next time. Go Jets, go.
Connor, the old Svechnikov for Connor, and score! Pierre-Luc Dubois